All right, let's get this show on the road. Come on, Twitch. Twitch, are you working with me here? I don't know if Twitch is working with me. It thinks I'm live, but it also thinks I'm offline. Of course. Let's refresh here. Is it gonna work? There we go. That's what I want to see. Much better. All right, cool. Good evening, everyone. It's Tuesday. I don't normally stream on Tuesdays, but it is a special Tuesday. It is Lorwyn Eclipsed release date. And it's also been like nearly a month since I last streamed anything. Because that got eaten up by the holidays and making my 2025 games in review video, which is now up on YouTube if you want to go watch it. It's nearly 2 hours long. It is like the biggest recorded edited video that I've made to date. So if you want to watch it, please do. I put a lot of effort into that. Probably doesn't look like it because I don't have a lot of experience with editing, but you know, it'll be fun. Uh, I'm trying to think of the 5 games that I actually made on my top 5. Yeah, okay, there's like 2 or 3 of them that I've done a fair amount of streaming on. So you might know some of them, but go check it out if you want to. But yes, we are finally back to streaming. I think this is an excellent way to do it. Having drop day for a new Magic the Gathering set, and particularly an in-universe Magic the Gathering set, which shouldn't be so as exciting as it is, but with all of the, universes beyond BS that's been thrown into the game, this is actually a significant event. I did enjoy Avatar on the last set, but any of the other universes beyond that have happened and the ones that are all lined up for this year, I'm not excited for. And that includes, Final Fantasy last year and Star Trek at the end of this year. I've never played Final Fantasy before, and I do not think Star Trek is going to be a good fit for a fantasy battling card game. Like, Star Trek is too diplomatic and scientific, and I can't see that working very well. And of course, there's all the Marvel slop that's been in there. But I'm ranting. That is not the point of today's stream. The point of today's stream is to go diving into Lorwyn and Shadowmoor and see everything that goes on here. And then by the end of the stream, hopefully open up a ton of packs. And yeah, we'll see how well we can do with my drafting here. So let's go in. We are going to sealed. I don't think I can do sealed with my. Oh, you choose a faction. Oh, okay, but you have to use gems. You can't use the draft tokens. Okay, so we won't do sealed. Premiere, yes, that's what I want. There's also pick 2 fast draft, which we might try out, but we're gonna go initially with Premiere because that's always the fun thing to do. Let's actually, okay, so I actually haven't studied the set very much. I've seen some of the previews, but I don't actually know what all of these archetypes are. So we've got Merfolk in Azorius instead of Simic. That's interesting. Fairies, of course. For Dimir, Goblins and not Boros. Rakdos. Also kind of, but -1/-1 counters. Interesting. Vivid mid-range. I think Vivid is one of the new mechanics that's based on the number of colors you have. So the fact that Vivid is kind of leaned into as a 2-color archetype doesn't seem like it's gonna go super well. Kitkin in Selesnya. Selesnya is usually my jam. I've never played with Kitkin before. But they apparently have some nice synergies, I guess. Orzhov Blight, more -1/-1. Elementals, those are always fun. I've done some elemental decks in the past. Elves in Golgari, that's fairly typical. Blight for Boros. Okay, that's interesting. Who else? So we've got Okay, so oh, whatever that three, I forget which that color combo name is. Red, white, black, but they all are doing blight. And we've got more vivid. This one in Simic. So actually, you could do 3-color vivid just based on the archetypes showing here. And I do like elementals, so maybe we go Temur Vivid Elementals. Of course, I could experiment with the Kitkin. Again, I've never done that before, so we'll see what this is all like. Wow, it didn't fill up immediately. I am surprised. I'm very surprised. Oh, wait, whoa! What's going on here? It's day 1. This should be packed. Alright. There we go. Oh, that's way too many Final Fantasy avatars there. Get the rare. Alright, what do we have here? We've got Fairy Rogue. Okay. Enters with a -1. Remove a counter. Whenever someone deals damage this turn, draw a card. Okay. So you almost want to put a -1/-1 on this and then remove it. Then put another -1/-1 and then remove it. So the black blight stuff could work really well here. All right, what's this? Legendary enchantment. I would need a legendary creature to use it. Players can't draw cards or gain life. That player loses 3 life, searches their life. Oh, wow. Okay, so this is just you use that one demonic tutor each player demonic tutors at the beginning of each turn. That actually might benefit me. I always make my decks a bit bigger than most people do in draft, or particularly in pre-release drafts. Wow, okay, I'm getting... Alright, well, I am doing Bolas colors, apparently. And there's Blight more, so that kind of works out. And I don't know what the actual name is of that faction for this 3-color combination. I just call it Bolas because he's the premier figure in that color combination, and I'm not a fan, so that's the name that sticks with me. But yeah, I now have 3 rares. I do need to get a legendary creature to make Mornsong Aria work. But if I can just draft powerful cards and get Moonsong Aria out, or Mornsong Aria out. Do we have any legend here? We've got some Kindred Merfolk stuff. It's fun seeing Kindred back, I will say that. That's the only one kind of in my color combo of the uncommons left. I'm not doing Merfolk. If you control... But I can still bounce things. I'll take it. This one might... I think this one might be sideboarded. Doesn't really mesh. You don't need to play Merfolk to use the Convoke and use the bounce. You just get a slight benefit with Merfolk, but I do need to look for legendary creatures here. And I'm out of water now, so I need to, you know what? Once I make this next pick, I'm going to run over and get water, because it seems like it's taking a while for packs to get to me. I bet a lot of people are reading the new cards. Okay, that's in color. Creature, Elemental Scout, no legends, sure. Alright, let me get my water. I heard packs come in. I did not hear packs come in. Alright, well. Come on, people. Someone held up and now they're just inundating the people down the way. Thankfully, that doesn't seem like it's going to be many cards left once it does get to me, so I won't have to hold up the cycle too much. I do need... Already, I've got... Everything is like 3 mana value. I need lesser stuff. Okay, there we go. There's a 1-drop. Additional cost, behold an elemental or pay 2. Okay. For example, if this third time this ability has resolved. Okay, interesting. Alright. Elemental Wizard, instance, Elf Warlocks. Do I have any nice blight going on here? I don't. But let's get the unexpected assistance, I guess, because drawing cards is always nice. I do still need a legend. So there's some fairy, a tree folk warrior. Ooh, okay. Flaring. We'll get this. Because I can remove a counter from this creature. Okay, that doesn't work. Move 2 counters from this creature. Someone else gets -2/-2. That's nice. My deck isn't doing much until I get 3 mana out. So I need some ramp somewhere along the way here. So mill 3 cards. If there's elf card in your graveyard, you gain 2 life. Flaring centers. Okay, that lets me draw. I'll take it. Again, 3 cost. Ugh, alright. Flying Vivid, okay. I can take advantage of some of that. Or this, Unraveling. Ooh, this feature draw from the color permanence. Trust the spell. You know, that one actually does Blight. I want Blight. Yeah. That'll help. And Counterspell is always great. Goblin Warrior, you may Blight 1. Yes, please. Yes, please. We are filling out the lower end of the mana curve now, which is nice to see. That's the only one in color. Chaos Spewer. Do I want it? You may pay 2. If you don't, Blight 2. Okay. Barb the Bloodletter. We've got a Merfolk Soldier. We've got Mornsong Aria again. Additional cost, Behold an Exile. Oh, I can't necessarily do that. I'm not drafting that right now. This creature leaves the battlefield. I'm going to get the other Mornsong. Do I want... What was this? Barbed Bloodletter. Attach a target creature gains Wither until end of turn. Ooh, okay. That's actually nice. Artifact. Oh, that's nice. That's also nice. I kind of need some color fixing. But what's this? Enters, choose creature type. Permanent you control the source type enters. Put a charge counter. Remove 3 charge counters. Instance of sorcery. I can copy stuff. So do I have common creature types? Do I have lots of instances of sorceries? No to both of those. So that's not super helpful. I'm taking the steam vents. I don't know if you can hear it, but I have one of my cats next to me just meowing up a storm. I still don't see a legendary creature. So do I want to get an uncommon here? As though it had flash if you control a fairy. It has hexproof as long as it's untapped. That's kind of nice. I'm actually gonna press the blight or pay. Ooh, that's kind of nice. Exile target creature. I do like this card. I would normally get it, but we're going to get this for now. Still no legends. Whenever you cast a spell during an opponent's turn, that doesn't help me super much. First many turns, you may blight 2. If you don't, you lose 3 life. Oh, good lord, no. There's this again. I think we're gonna get this. Ooh, what's this? Grub's Command. I'll take a rare this late in the draft. Choose 2. Create a copy of this target goblin you control. You're supposed to want to destroy. Oh, I like that. You know, this deck is coming together fairly nicely, I think. I do, again, need some stuff lower on the mana curve. But that one just lets me draw. That's nice. I need some color fixing. So I've got 5 elementals now. Not bad. Not bad. Especially with this 2 Mornsong Aria. I need a legendary creature though. Without that, this thing is useless. And I probably need more than one legendary creature to make it really more likely that this is worth it. Kindred. I don't see any legends. Okay, let's see what else we got here. So we've got enters if you may blight one. If you do, okay, that's nice. Target creature, so change. Wait, nameless invasion. And loses all creature types until end of turn. So that's a nice removal. Yeah, we're gonna get that. That Kindred Goblin spell was also nice, but I think I do need more interaction. How am I doing here? 10 creatures, 8 non-creatures, yeah. A little more interaction would be nice. Anything else? Color fixing. Ooh, what are you? Whenever targeting chosen type enters, that could really nicely work. Move all creatures. Yeah, we're gonna get that. Ooh, so there's the Bogvar. There's still no legend stuff. Ooh, that's nice. That's also nice. Another creature you control tries surveilled on. You may blight. We're gonna get Tweez, yeah. I don't think I have enough goblins to make the... Yeah, I don't have enough goblins to make it worth that yet. Creature surveil one, add 1 mana of any color. That's actually going to be useful. Kith Keeper is nice. Goblin Warlock. Cast both mana 4 this creature and gains vigilance until end of turn. We're going to... Actually, you know what? We'll get the Mystic. Why not? We've got more elementals than other things here. I like the 2 flying. Okay, you work with me, and if this creature attacks, you draw a card and lose 1 life. Maybe. Ooh, Brigade. That's not a legend that I can use, though. Just because I can't use that. Oh, good lord. Alright, so we're gonna take you. Just because I like it. Goblin Berserker, sure. We may just have to drop the Mornsong Arias. We're just doing kind of elemental blighting here. I think that was the first and only legend so far that I've even seen come across anything I can pick. So we've got Flittering Nuisance. We've got that on Dream Harvest. It costs on top of the library until it exiles with 5 or greater until end of turn. It's a sorcery that costs a lot. Noggle the Mind, that's nice, but we're gonna get our rare. Again, no legends. Behold or pay 2. It's a cost 1. I'll take it. Lofty Dreams we can convoke. Draw a card. Creature has +2 in flying. That's nice. Impolite Entrance. Trample and haste. Draw a card. We'll take that. I don't have a ton of stuff at the top end of my thing here, so we're gonna want to maybe think about that. Waterwine Farewell. I did. I've drafted it before. Oh, target creature gets -2/-2. I like that. Yeah, we're already on pack 3. There's no way I'm getting another legend at this point. So unfortunately, both of the Mornsong Arias are going into the sideboard. I can't use them. And we'll reevaluate what cards I have in the main deck just to be sure if there's anything I can whittle down now, because not having Mornsong Aria means I can't just go find good cards that I like. I need to actually make a more slim and efficient deck. Eclipsed Murrow and Eclipsed Bogart are both ones I can play most of these, honestly. Enter these Merfolk Plains or Island, Goblin Swamp or Mountain. Those are all pretty good. I do also like that I can just color fix. We're gonna color fix. Implied Entrance is nice. Ooh, that's actually kind of nice. Barb Leather, Chaos Spewer, Enter as you may paint you Forge. We'll get one more of these, just for good measure. Ooh, put two? Okay, that's an interesting. That could be a board wipe if we need it. For small things, at least. How's my balance going? I need a lot of more non-creatures. We'll start doing that. Auntie's Sentence. Okay. -2, -2. Yup, another Auntie's Sentence. Sure. Okay. So I have a deck that looks like it's 51. 60 card deck, you would normally want like 24 lands, and I've got 17. So if I add 7, that gets me up to 58. We're gonna try to get some things down here. What do we have at the top end? Grub's Command. Unexpected Assistance. Nice drawing. Well, counters. This one I don't think is going to help me very much. I don't have hand control in this deck. Darkness Descends. Sure, that's my board wipe. Hold a goblin and exile it. Do we have enough goblins for that to work? We've got 4. That's okay. I kind of want to keep it because I don't have many large other creatures here. Oof. When it's a blight one more time. I don't want too much blight, because then my creatures just go away. I want some, particularly so I can use Flittering Nuisance. Nuance. I can speak, I promise. There's another goblin. We'll keep the goblin. Impolite Entrance lets me draw some elementals. Trample. So this way you can turn 3 red into 4 red. Dawnblessed Pendant. It'll either be elemental or goblin, basically. Okay, Unwelcome Sprite. When it's an opponent's turn, Surveil 2. I don't think I have many flash or instants. I've got like 4 instants. That's not a lot. Okay, so you're going away. Blight 2 or pay 1. Okay, Auntie Sentence we already liked. Wither is nice. Blight or pay 3. Blight 1 I can handle. It's mostly okay. Yeah, I'm just going to be using this for removal, basically. You may Blight 1. When you do, target creature gains haste. Not super helpful, but I do want to keep the goblin in. Those are nice. Elemental Wizards. 4 or greater. I really don't have a lot of those spells. Let's bump it out for now. Attacks, you draw a card and lose 1 life. I do kind of like the draw. Please. Look at the top 4 cards. So the Eclipsed things do let me do stuff. I passed over 2 more Eclipsed creatures in one of those last packs. This is elemental, so it kind of fits. I'm okay with that, I think. Yeah, we're gonna the 4 or more I really don't have a lot of, so we're not gonna do that. Feature enters, you may pay 2 if you don't blight 2. Shadow Urchin. So here's the thing. Blight works out really well if you have a lot of other creatures, especially creature tokens that you were just creating all the time. I am not creating creature tokens very often, so I have to be careful about that. Yeah, and again, so you're an elemental wizard. I will keep you because drawing is nice. So you let me draw if I cast something big. You are big yourself. You become a better battler. But let's see, if I'm casting expenses like this does a -2/-2. So it doesn't help with these creatures out. I do like Grub's command. Unexpected assistance. It's fine. I think that's okay, but we do want to add lands back in. To make this. Now, if I just add 3, that gets me 20 lands in a 50-card deck. That works out nicely. Give me one of each. There. 50 cards, 20 lands. I think we're okay. I'm so sad that we didn't get a good legend to work with Morn Song Aria. That was, like, how I started, how things felt. Anyway, time to play. Hopefully I have enough interaction to get me through some of these matches. I'm very curious to see if anyone has been drafting Kitkin. I want to see what those are like. And I want to see Vivid in action as well. Yes, I can easily work with this. Alright, we're going to surveil. Having an extra land? Sure. Sure. Actually, we do need a second swamp, and if we want to use Darkness Descent, so that actually works out nicely. What are you going to do to me with Golgari? Okay. This creature gains indestructible, so you're indestructible, so damage won't work. But I can... just kind of remove you by toughness. Your ability is not going to help you here. I promise. Okay, they didn't try. Good. They knew better. Oh, they're passing. It's a sorcery, that's an instant. Eclipsed Elf, okay. This is a good... Okay, I could do Darkness Ascends, I could do Tweeze. They've got a forest, that's fine. I do like drawing cards. You may discard a card. Yeah, so we're not going to discard a card. Decline. We'll be able to draw more with the extractor. So the question is, what are they doing next? Okay, let's see. The Urchin. Doing extra blights. Exile that many. Ooh! Okay, that's actually quite nice. I want to... They are untapped. I want to save this for later. So we're going to try some baiting. I don't want to play this until... Okay. Fine. Now, I don't think they're going to attack, because I can just block. It would mean I don't get the draw, but that's a strong creature. Alright. Elf Berserker, okay. Must be blocked if able. Alright, first things first, let's attack. I'll draw again. They do nothing. Let's clear the field. I probably could have waited to clear the field. It's not like I'm super close to dying right now. If they play another creature with 1 or 2 toughness, then... Oh, no! Okay. I did alright there. I can still get rid of it, though. Oh, that's rude. I'm gonna be rude, y'all. Ooh, wait, it has something to do otherwise. Exile, create, 2/2 elf token. Okay. Now, unfortunately, I really need some mountain here. I can't use Grub's command without a mountain. Yep, they're making the token. That's fine. Because my urchin can just block that. Ooh, they've got nothing. Oh, I'm so rude. You know what? I'm not going to. I'm going to look at what's in their hand this time. Great Force, Druid, color fixing. Let's get rid of the cavalry here. That's too strong for my liking. What's this other thing they have? It deals damage to... So if they use it... Well, no. If they attack, I block, and then they use it, I end up dying, and I don't want that to happen. Oh! Holy mackerel! Okay. That's... Oh, yikes. I think I'm done. I do get the mountain, at least. So I get to choose 2. I can destroy a creature. Awesome. These 2. Destroy this creature, and I will mill to try to get some goblins. 1, 2, 3, 4. Okay, I got 1. What did I lose? I lost the elm. I lost my steam vents. And this creature can't block. Okay, they are definitely outpacing me here, but we'll do this. Ooh, okay, hang on. That creature gains Wither until end. Okay. Well, I can't block, so the Wither's kind of pointless. So unless I'm top decking some good stuff, I'm gonna struggle. Can't block. Yeah. Oh, don't damage me. Okay, my turn. Thank you. Alright. I can work with this. Let's get some more... Ooh. I could get another elemental. Island. Didn't help that much. Ooh, this can block now, though. Might as well attack. Let's see. If I do this... You're withered. Now I move it to the Flamekin. I'm still top decking while my opponent has cards, so I'm at a disadvantage, well, both in terms of the hand, and in terms of life, and in terms of board state. Target creature control its +1 vigilance until end of turn. Nice! Ooh, okay. Just draw 3. Let's actually pay with this, so that I have something I can do here. Okay, what do I want to get rid of? I need to behold a goblin. I have a goblin. Okay. We'll get rid of the mountain. So I can blight something. Or pay 3, exile target creature. Who's the problem here? Honestly, we will blight 1. Destroy target creature with power 2 or less. That works. There we go. That's nice. Oh, of course, now I don't have a goblin. Actually, so that was actually not that smart. I can do this at least. And we wait. They're not doing much. Goblin, awesome. Okay. So if I pay 1 life and blight 2, I can... Ooh, okay, so... It's going to be awkward paying life, but they've only got 4 creatures. 4... whatever up. Well, let's do this. I will remove one of their creatures. You got to get rid of someone. Do it again. You get to surveil, that's fine. And now I remove your last creature by sacrificing the champion. I don't have enough to play it just yet, so we're just going to attack. That was a good turn. Oh, can't be blocked by more than 1 creature. Oh, that would have been nice to have out. Auto pay. We're also going to move this. So now you can't attack me. I still can't attack you. But... Wait, what else can you do? Pay 5, you get +2/+2. So that could force a trade. They're not going to do it. I know that. Alright. And if they want to play something, I can unravel it. Yeah, well... You know what? I'm not scared of that thing. But, you know, we'll do it anyway. Pay 1. Now we're both top decking. And maybe my larger deck might be coming back to bite me at this point. Ooh, okay. Ugh, yeah, and they've got Menace. Okay. I need to gain some life here soon. I'm gonna hold this just as a bluff. I've got, what is that, 9 mana showing? I don't need... Really? You are an elf, so I'm gonna do that. You can activate this all you want. You're losing the Eulogist, and I'm not losing my Spewer. Oh, never mind. Okay. No, 10, yeah, 10, okay. Which means they can do that twice again now, and I am in trouble. Oh, they've won. Unless I draw something really good on my next turn, they've won. And can't be blocked by more than one. Okay, so I just have to chump block. Unless they can grant it trample, there's no point in doing... Yes. I need to get rid of this thing now. And I can't. Oh, that went pretty well, though. That went relatively well. The deck works. There might be 1 or 2 things that I could do better with it, but the deck works. I do now realize that Blight works best if you have token creation, so that you have a nice outlet for Blight. Okay, similar start. We'll take it. Let me see what you've got in your hand. A non-land permanent that I can get rid of. Stoneback. Ooh, wow, what are you? I don't want you coming out. But you're target indestructible. Yeah, we're gonna get rid of you. Just because we can. We've also got blue. Alright, and we play you and you. I don't think you can do anything to that, right? Yeah. You can play your mana rock now. Alright, we play this. We play this. I really don't need more of those at this point, so we're going to put that away. And now you see why I did that, and that's actually nice to have. Now this is remove. Okay, so I can, yeah. So, alright. Behold, I'm not gonna play this. Because here's the thing, do I want to attack? End step, if you gain life this turn. Okay, no. We are going to wait for them to attack, and I can activate this guy's effect. Oh, I activate only as a sorcery. Fuck, okay. Fine. We're gonna play you. And I could do stuff like that. I'm not going to. Creatures you control get blah blah is the number of creatures that enter the battlefield under control this turn. Okay, so you're now you're gonna be 5/5 until the end of turn. Not attacking, okay, thank you. Ooh, I can destroy it. I can destroy it. We're gonna do it. Destroy this. Creatures target player controls +1/+1 in haste. Do I want to risk this? I don't think I do. I'm gonna do this for myself now. So target a player, me. Target a creature, her. And yeah, let's boom, boom, boom. And if you play a creature at all, and then this triggers... Okay, okay, you got the Wicker Maw as well. So this will trigger, that'll make that a 3/3. I can't block the 3/3 right now. This creature has first strike during your turn. Okay. So that's going to be a 4/4 coming at me. Ooh, you can actually make that way bigger too. But it does not have trample, so this is actually worth a chump block now. This is worth a chump block. They're not doing it! Oh, that was a missed opportunity. And what we're gonna do, get rid of that first striker. I could do trampling, but I don't have anything I can use it with. So, not a huge point. You might want to draw 3. Whatever. Wow, this creature. Okay. Okay. You gonna convoke now? You are. Alright, so you will now have a 3/5. They're not gonna attack. I knew it. Right. Behold! There's an elemental on the field. I can play another one from my hand. Can't do much with them right now, though. You know what I could really use right now is that -2/-2 board wipe. Get rid of some of these Kithkin. Because after a few more turns, that's going to be too many to deal with. Being life leak until end of turn, and you draw a card. Okay. That's fine. That's fine. I don't mind. I do mind that. I very much mind that. We're gonna do this. And this. And this. I did not do the math right there. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Okay. So I'm losing everything except one of my Wicker Maws. Oh, they didn't do that correctly. They could have taken out both of these and one of the Wicker Maws and just left the other one. Alright, when this creature attacks, blight 1. That's fine. They got a good swing in the life on that turn. And that... Ah, gain control of target creature, it gains haste, it has a... Fine. That's so rude. They're just really gonna come swinging at me now. Ugh! Okay. You gotta blight someone here. You're gonna blight... You should have blighted yourself! Let's... Okay, I've got 8 coming in. That's fine. I can do 8. I still have my Wicker Maw. So I can behold. I cannot. So we can't block when it dies. Okay, that'll be a good blocker. When it dies, I can destroy something else. You know what? Since I have tapped out stuff right now, I'm not going to attack yet. We want to make this work. Encumbered Rejury. When somebody becomes tapped, will have the minus one. I don't like this. I just lost. I have to let 2 people through, and the minimum thing is 3. All right, fine. That's rude. Kin binding is really good. It also, like, that plays into my style of play. It's certainly good and limited here. The fact that the buff only lasts on the current turn, it doesn't stick around, but you're guaranteed to get a buff at the start of your phrase. Again, if I had drawn the one kind of board wipe spell that I have, that would have swung the tide, but would have still been hard. Muh. Well, the deck is working, but I'm already 0-2. That is unfortunate. I didn't get a lot of interaction in that second game there. Alright, waiting for opponent. Here we are. Let's see if my first draft ends 0-3 or not. It's weird, normally when I draft blue, I do well. I go first. I can play Moonglove Extractor on turn 3. This isn't a great starting hand, but I'll go with it. It's because I feel like if I tried to mulligan, I wouldn't get a great starting hand. I usually don't have good luck with mulligans. Not in, this format. Okay, let's see here. When this one involves, I need to attack with it. And see, here's the thing. Those cute little insects that I drafted, like I got 2 of them and they seem really good. I haven't drawn them at all yet. This is my 3rd game. I haven't drawn them at all. I got 2 of them in this deck. Can I do Champion of the Weird? I cannot. But exile a creature if I want to. Let's do this. Okay. Okay, we're gonna do this. Goliath Daydreamer, what is that? Alright, come on, resolve the Cinder. 4/4, whenever you cast instant spell from your hand, exile with a dream counter instead of putting it in your graveyard. If you attack, you may cast anything with dream counters without paying the mana cost. Good lord. That's going away. Goodbye. I'm not going to attack with the extractor because the glutton is showing. You know, here's the thing. The other thing, like, I'm seeing all of these red cards in my hand. I've had real trouble drawing mountains. And in particular, I have not drawn Steam Vents yet, which is another one of the rares that I got. Let's get rid of the Cinder. Oh, good lord. Alright, you know what? I will out-damage them right now. 2-1. So we attack. The mountain problem hasn't been a huge problem because I had all those scarecrows. But I don't even have that there. Oh, there we go. Thank you. So I could do sample and haste, draw a card, give me 3 damage. Additional cost of a spell. I feel like I need to save this for... Actually, you know what? I can draw with this. I can get rid of one of the Soulbright Seekers and draw. Which my draw outlet's gone now, so that's actually nice. I could against Trample and Haste. You know what? No, we're going to... I got one in hand. I don't need another one. We're going to tweeze the Glutton. And let's get rid of the Soulbright Seeker. We get the Barbed Bloodletter. That's okay. I am now ahead in life and ahead on the field. They have more cards in hand, though. Ooh, what are you? Deals X damage. We're X the number of colors. Okay, that does nothing for them. Alright, let's trample and haste on you. Ah, fine. Attack with both. We're going to save the Bloodletter until the point when we need it. Do you do anything else aside from the damage? No, you do not. Flame Chain Mauler. Okay, okay. You can buff yourself. You don't have haste, though. It's kind of silly of you. I will play you. Oh, I can do this. Oh, I should have done that first. Should have done that first. We're not going to. Because I want to see what happens if they attack and I get them with the Bloodletter. That is the goal here. Alright, what do we got? Hovel Hurler. Ooh, remove a counter from the creature and then when you tell us each flying actually wins a sorcery. That is strong. That is quite strong. I would love to get rid of it as soon as I can. So Champion of the Weird. Ooh, there's Flittering Nuisance. Awesome. We're going to behold you. I draw. Nice. Target opponent blights 2. I want to at least put some counters on the Hovel Hurler. Makes sense. Do it again. Since you got rid of your menace person, that happens. Do it one more time. Now I don't even need to worry about the Blood Ladder. We're going to play the Nuisance and the Torchmaster. We're not going to do that. I could blight you and activate you, which I'm not going to. Just attack. So that could become a 1-2 next turn. Okay, you get land or another goblin. Nothing! Oh! Well, oh, I feel sorry, I'm sorry. Oh. And you do that. You're not. Well, that's only a -2 something. Let's activate you. Whenever a creature you control deals damage to a player or planeswalker. Okay, so. We will blight you. So we're right back to that. Fire creature gains haste until end of turn. I didn't need to do that. But this lets me do... actually, I'm going to try to bait them, because I want to get the Blood Letter going here. We're going to think, what's he doing? Yes. Wither 3. I draw. Oh, awesome. I want to keep your sorcery. Actually, we can just do it. Go away. And I can behold an elemental. Get that out. See, this deck works. I promise this deck works. Surveil another anti-sentence? Sure. Why not? Now, next. Do that. Who wants to gain haste? You can gain haste. And we just wall up. And I think I would have just, if they hadn't lost all their life, I would have just completely regained my hand there. That felt so much better. All right. I actually made it to match 4. Greggy Werewolf. Oh, this reminds me. One thing I was really disappointed in this set, because, Eclipsed, you got one side of the world is night, one is day. They didn't return the night and day mechanics. which I think is a huge flavor miss. I know a lot of people didn't like them because keeping track of it was a nuisance to paper players. Here on Arena, it's nothing. The game does it for you. But yeah, I think not having Night and Day was a big missed opportunity for just the flavor of the set. Sorry, the mention of werewolves got me thinking about that. Go away. You can surveil again. I know it's something you like on top of your deck because you didn't get rid of it earlier. Ooh, this creature must be blocked if able. Okay. I don't like that, because if I play this, then I have to block it and I lose it. So, I can't play 3. I would have to blight 1 to get rid of it, and I would lose my nuisance. So, behold a goblin or pay 2. I can defend with you. Okay, that actually works. Behold. Oh, I just paid 2. That's fine. Yeah. Oh, I can't block though. Okay, that's fine. But I can blight 1 to get that. Yes, that'll work. I do want to get my nuisance, like, spun up. Some point soon here. Hello? Okay. Okay. That's rude. That's rude. Okay, so what I want to do here. This... I can blight my own creature to exile 1 of these. Neither of you has power 2 or less. So your death trigger won't help me right now. So we're just gonna do this. See what I get. Trample and haste. Okay. Still gotta manage what's going on here. They're both gonna attack, that's fine. It hurts, because I'm now gonna be down to 5 life. So I just need to outright get rid of something here. Okay, so now that I can get rid of. Okay, hexproof from green, hexproof from black. Okay. What we do here, I blight myself to get rid of Tam. So I target you first. Blight you, because then I can get rid of Tam. See, I would love to, like, blight myself. By blighting this, then I could have triggered the other thing and drawn. Would have been nice, but we can't really... That's not going to help. Let's give you haste, because we can. Ooh! Okay, I don't have a goblin to make that work, but... End step, if there's an elk on your grave, nothing removed. Okay, so... I want to be able to block, and then hope that I get a goblin that I can use next turn. Okay, that's fine. You can get stronger. You're not going to get stronger, you are. We'll do this. They're going to buff it, I'm sure now. Oh, when it dies, creates... Oh, Death Touch! Nice, nice. Okay, so... And that gives me nothing. I need to do this. Yes. Get me a goblin, please. It's not. Oh well. I still think this deck worked out pretty well. Just had some bad luck going on there. We'll claim that. And if I triggered, I did trigger one thing. Oh, play creatures, yes. So if I want to draft next, I want to stay away from blue or green. I don't have any more of those. I do have a ton of gold, though. So we're going to go in. Do it all again! There we are. See, that one filled up quickly. Got some laggers for saying they're ready, but... Oh no, are we gonna have to get a new table? That's half the time gone. The last person. There we go. Alright, ooh, this... Oh, what do we get here? Spine Rock Tyrant. Whenever you cast an instant or sorcery with a single target, you may copy it. If you do, those spells gain Wither. Oh, so that's like if you have damage spells. And risk the Evermore. Okay, we're doing Boros. I'm happy with that. Persist. Okay. That is a nice start already. So I need a bunch of, like, damage spells to make Spine Rock Tyrant worth it. Risk the Evermore. Remove an enemy counters from target creature control. Activate only as a sorcery. Okay. So this basically lets me regenerate creatures and then heal them of their blight counters. Oh, that's excellent. I can still draft black if I want to. We're just staying away from green and blue this time around. And we're going to just try to exile not so much, but yes, damage spells. I want damaging instants and sorceries. I want damaging instants and sorceries. We don't see that around here. That's actually not bad, though. Exile target creature, that we've seen had work well. We're going to get that because we can. Enters. That's also really good. Actually, I kind of want that one more. Because we're going to be doing creature removal, in theory, with our red. So playing our own creatures, especially if we can bring them back with Persist. Oh, well, because that only happens when he enters. Only happens when he enters. So it'll save some creature that's about to die. It's a one-off, unless we can bounce risks. Which I think there is some nice bounce in the set. So that's not out of the question. Yeah, no damaging. Oh, that's we saw was nice. Personify. Exile creature controlled, then return that creature to the battlefield. Oh, yes, exactly. There we go. There's some nice bounce. I like what I'm seeing. But I still will need some of these red damaging spells. Please just let me do damage. Boy, what do we have? We had Tweeze earlier, and there was another spell that I didn't draft, which actually did 5 damage instead of just 3. Even just 1 and 2 damage spells will be nice, though, because Wither works well. I don't see any there. What's this thing? Enchanted creature. Turn this card from your graveyard to your hand, activate only as a sorcery. I can give something flying. That's kind of nice. It's also a cheap spell. We'll take it. We'll hopefully get the Feisty Spikeling sometime later. That's nice to have. Who's the holdup here? You are. Soulbright Seeker. Again, we're not getting our damaging spells. Stalactite Dagger doesn't really help. So what are you? Behold, Kith can pray 2, and then the creature, this creature. Okay, well, sure. Prideful Feastling, you are nice. I'll have to try to nab you later. Everstrike's Gift again. Novel Robber, Timid Shield Bearer, Creatures. Oh, that's actually kind of nice. It's only really good in the late game when you've got a lot of land down. So this one might go into the sideboard. But let's see what else we get. Seems like people are passing on the whites and taking the reds, so... Oh, that actually deals 4 damage! Oh, that actually works! Yay! Keep out. Okay, I do need to be a little bit more conscious now. I have other spells that can do damage. Because obviously white had that. I was expecting maybe black did, but actually now that I think about it, I think I saw a green spell from an opponent that, you know, a fight thing, basically, or a bite thing. Crypt Option Revolter. What's this? Whenever this creature becomes tapped, another target merfolk gets +2/+2. Crypt Swap is better here, I think. Okay. Whenever creature you control attacks alone, it gets a Kithkin boost. How many Kithkin do I have already? 4 of them. Okay. Again, Crypt Swap. Giving my opponents changelings I don't quite like, but, you know, exiling a creature is still nice. Oh, there's the Spikeling. Yay, we got it. We got multiple. I'll take them. Ooh, so there's Tweez. We kind of want Tweez. Do we want this? Creature enters or transforms, turn goblins. You may blight one if you do. You can. I'm going to. Oh, I really kind of want the Tweez, though. I'm going to draft this just because we can. I'm probably not going to use it because it doesn't fit with the rest of the deck. Twilight Diviner, Elf Cleric. When Treefolk Cleric, draw a card. Well, that's kind of nice. But we're going to do this. We're going to try to make a roughly smaller deck. Target creature was... Ooh, that works in the deck here. Dealing some damage. Okay. Creature deals damage equal to its power. Yeah. Ooh, it means that if you put a counter creature this turn, this camera deals 2 damage to each opponent. Okay, that's nice. Doesn't quite work with the deck. Treasure token could be good. Kithkins, exile, create something. Liminal hold. You gain 2 life. Well, let's go for some more Kithkin here. Steam Vents, nice. I don't see damaging spell. But Trample and Haste will work here. Unfortunately, it doesn't transfer Wither to the target, which would be amazing. And probably super broken. um, I do need a few higher end creatures just to actually have a good threat. I can't use just Spine Rock Tyrant. Because that's absolutely going to be a target for removal, I'm sure. It has Wither itself, which is wild. No damage, no damage. Ooh, Convoke. 1 or 2 each get plus stuff? Okay. Yep. Yep, I'm getting that one for sure. There's the Mornsong Aria. Target creature. I can create treasure tokens against first strike. Springleaf Drum. Oh, wow. That got reprinted. Okay, first strike. That's nice. I like that. Moonlit Lamenter. We passed over that earlier, so we'll take it now. Again, it doesn't quite fit with the deck, but we can use it. We want the Strike's gift. Sure. The ransacking is nice. We'll take the gift though. Okay, nothing that really works with the deck. We'll take you and drop you. That could work with our Lamenter. I'm keeping the Lamenter in for now. We may put this back in if we don't get much else that we like. But I'm liking this deck so far. I just want some more... Okay, we'll take it, but again, this doesn't really mesh with the deck, and you don't... For sure, and you don't really. We'll put you away here. Twilight Diviner, Wandering Trapper. That's actually kind of nice. When this creature enters, we'll take the rare because we can. Ooh, there's the Tweeze though. You know what? I'm gonna pass on the rare this time around. We're gonna get our Tweezer. They're common, but they aren't falling into whatever here very often, which means people are taking them. That's interesting, but we're going to get you as well because deal 5 damage? Yes. I need these damaging spells. Destroy target attacking or blocking creature. That's great. 2 damage. Oh, hang on. No, there's more damaging spells. Cinder Strike, thank you. Well, the thing right now is I need a few more, like, winner cards. Turn to one of the targets you control to its own. That's actually nice. Flash, return, bounce. There's that Prideful Feastling. I like it. I don't have any means of life gaining here right now, so... Okay, the question is, what do I not need? Because this deck is getting large. If it attacks alone, X is the number of Kitkin you control. How many Kitkin do I have? I only have 5. So this might not help me that much. Number of colors among permanents you control. Double strike, if I give it flight, that's actually pretty good. Liminal hold is okay. I do need something with a little bit more oomph. So this is a 2/4 with double strike. If I can boost it at all. Hallowed Fountain, Meander's Guide, Spiral into Solitude. What is this? Oh, that's actually kind of nice. And this is a Scout. That doesn't help. So we'll get Spiral into Solitude here. Flame Chain Mauler. Keep out. Yes, please. Get another keep out. Ooh, other giants you control have double strike. That's actually nice. Draw a card, choose a color. No, that doesn't really help. You are okay. Ooh, actually, that's just a good high-end card, but this is as well. Do I have any other giants, or is that my first one? That is my first one. That's fine. Oh, do I have any changelings? I don't. Oh, I have some shapeshifters. Okay. Spiral into Solitude, sure. Yeah, Thought Weft and Viewer, we're not using you. Appeal to Airdew, Feed Flames, Walk Roaster. Yes, Appeal to Airdew, because the Spikeling... yeah, let's do that. First, how's my balance? Oh, I need more creatures, okay. Tonight, we'll see if Folk Knight works out in the deck. You are a giant, okay. Okay, we still need to pare this down quite a bit. Because even if I add, so I'm at 50, I need to get rid of at least 3 cards. So the Foul Knight, do you work? Enter those creatures, you can also gain first strike. That's not bad. It's not great. We'll put you out. You are going to be good, especially with the other giant. Yeah, you're fine. You're actually not super great. You are card draw. But we'll actually take you out. Giant Fall, yes. Timid Shield Bearer. We were questioning you earlier. We'll take you out as well. Okay. I think I like what we have here. Let me just get a few more bits of land. 1, 2, 3. There's our 50-card deck. Done. Alright, let's hope this goes a little bit better. Shogun Fish. Alright, I've got 2 to work with. Oh, that's actually not great. I have no creatures here. I can remove stuff. No, I can really only... Okay, yeah, Spiral into Solitude doesn't remove, but it stops attacking. Cinder Strike. I don't like this. I don't. Like, I gotta have a creature. Oh, there's that guy. I can do that. You don't help because I don't have creatures to use. You don't help because I don't have creatures to use. You could quickly help me get field back, though. So we're going to get rid of the reflexes. Okay. Okay. And we get the reflexes back anyway. Okay. Nope. Not gonna worry about that. Not gonna worry about that. I'm not gonna worry about a little 2/2. I don't think. I don't think it's worth using Keep Out just yet. You know what I did? I noticed I was low on creatures late in the draft. And then when we were paring the deck down, I just got rid of creatures. You are the one we're going to have to damage. Ooh, I could... If you're tapped, this is fine. This is fine. What are you doing? Of course. That's fine. You're rude, but that's fine. I think it's more important right now to just get rid of the cavalry than to play this. Because I can defend, but if he attacks, then yeah. We're just going to do that. I just have to keep taking some more damage for a little bit here. Ooh, that's rude. Okay. Risk the Evermore. Unfortunately, I can't save my Tyrant right now if he just has a kill spell. Which I haven't had many creatures, could very easily do a kill spell here. Okay. I'm gonna have to do that. I don't have to. But he's untapped, he's gonna buff someone. Oh. Okay. What now? Cinder Strike. Okay, fair enough. And that means... Hang on. First we do this. Then we do this to create an extra creature. Gains persistence until end of turn. And I'm not going to play this, because this will help me next turn. Gets... Okay. That's fine. Because who do I really want to... Let's... I'm going to get rid of you. You gain first strike and a 4/4. Now, unfortunately, he can't really defend. Oh, yeah, this is... I need another creature. I get another creature. Unfortunately... unfortunately, I'm going to lose out very quick. You know what? Yeah, I'm not even gonna wait for my next card. That just had a bad first hand, and the second one wasn't much better. So I said earlier in the stream, I suck with mulligans in this format. So I also went second that match, so that hurt even more. Sharpham the Mighty. Let's see what we got here. Kitkin Scout. Okay, okay, this works. This works a heck of a lot better. Ooh, your own wrist. Okay. Well... Persistent unturn. Okay, hang on. You know what? No attacks. Oh, okay. My turn. I've got lots of keep out here, but we're not going to worry about that. We're just going to tweeze, and actually, yes. Let's get rid of one of these. I don't need them both. I'm not going to attack because white is good with flash in this game, or in this set. Block imposter, return to one of the two tools to its owner's hand. You know what, now, because I have all my mana, that works. Create a 1/1, okay. You've got that. You're all tapped out now, so I'm going to do my Flock Imposter. Return up to one other creature. You know what? I don't even need to do that. I'm glad to keep that on the field. Let's attack with both. Because I've got the reflexes here. That's not an enchantment, that's an artifact, so I can't do much to it. Ooh, okay. Basic land. Ooh, he's searching for probably another color. Sharpan, what's your other color? Green! Okay. And you don't even attack. Okay. Even though you had the ability to. We're gonna do this. Gonna do that. I could use some more land. I'm not getting more land. Okay, here's what we're gonna do. 1, 2, play this. He gets that. You get this. Still not enough land. First strike. Yay. Ooh, Pummeler for hire. I need... Turn target creature on everything else from your graveyard to the battlefield. Oh, you could get risks, and then there's even pointless for me to block. That's fine. That gains persist. I don't care. I'm going to sack that. Okay, I am mad I'm not getting more land. Control this creature's +1/+1 to end a turn. I could crib swap. I cannot crib swap you. I want to get rid of you, honestly. Which we can with keep out. You're the problem. I can save you for later, I think. You know what? We're going to play... we're going to play you. Behold a Kidkin. Flock Imposter. Now you're Pummeler for hire. Do you do anything else aside from the life? No. Another Pummeler! That is starting to get scary. Who am I sacking right now? Who am I sacking? Let's... You're too weak until I can remove other things. So you're going down. You can get stronger, but we're gonna do this. Oh, there's finally more land. So I could play Riss and the River Guard thing. Ooh, I can crib swap though. I can crib swap. That's actually the better option. Go away. I do this. I attack. And actually, Squawk Roaster's even better now. I just need to keep that 1/1 alive. Tributary Vaulter, what do you do? When it becomes tapped, another thing gets... Return target from your graveyard to your hands. Dang nabbit. Okay. 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 So this will be a 3/4 with double strike. I can block just about anything. I'll save Risk for later. No attacks. Yup, that comes out. Fine, you gain life. I can defend against it really easily. Oh, I've got a full 6 here. This is awesome. This is awesome. First things first. Let's do these. See what bait happens here. Yes. So I can now do these next turn as needed. But hopefully I don't need them. That's fine. That's fine. Oh, is the equipment coming out? Interesting. Okay. Oh, yes. I see what's going on here. You're going to attack now? So Riss isn't doing me much good at the moment. I'm gonna just ooh, actually this works. This works. Riss comes back to the hand. Now I can't surprise them, but Flock Imposter can still just swing in the air easily enough. And if I can find a way to boost the Down Guard or the Squawk Roaster, then we're good. Oh, nice. That speeds things up a bit here. And if you upkeep Surveil 1, you can sacrifice, create... Ooh, lots of elf tokens. Okay. Can certainly do some damage to me. But I've got enough blockers to deal with them. What do you do? You're done. So everyone... Okay, yeah. Remove number of counters. Only the sorcery. I will want to remove this counter from the Flock Imposter at some point. Target still fights. Okay, so I now need to do this. Squawk Roaster. Yeah, that's fine. think it's more important to remove the counter from the Squawk Roaster. Actually, no. Actually, no, it's not. Alright, I'm in trouble. I think. Let's get, you know, you are going to be better over time. If and when I lose the Squawk Roaster, then I can chump block with that 1/1 Kitten. Ooh, what are you? With 7! X permanent cards, X the number of colors on opponent's control, putting another this permanent on the deck. Wow! You drafted this deck? What the heck? The heck? So here's the thing, with all of my double strikers currently, who crib swap, who do I need to get rid of? Hang on a minute. The 7/7 with trample definitely feels like it needs to go away. That's fine. Let's get rid of this. Now the problem is, with all the attackers that they have, I kind of don't want to risk losing any of my double strikers. Not yet. Because I have 3 double strikers. Oh no. Oh. Wow, okay, I'm actually kind of screwed there. That's going to be a 14-14. That is insane. That is insane. We're going to block with my 4/4, which sounds, again, insane, but at this point, I just need to, I need to start swinging, I think. Oh, thank God. Okay, this is in. More stuff in the air. Wither in the air. I have 2 chump blockers in my token and in Riss. Now, if they're smart, they get rid of the aggressor right now. Because that's what's giving the Flock Imposter double strike. Alright, I'm going to take out as much as I can. Alright, what can I take out? Get rid of you. Anything that's at 1. Okay, I just take out 2 things first. Sure. Because taking out more Kithkins is always going to be... Yeah. Sure, you gain life. Draw a card. You got reach. You're a 9/9. Sure. I need to get rid of that Thothwefton viewer. That is just rude. As is Champion of the Perfect. But we'll get there. 5/5. Oh, come on. Alright. Remove. I don't have any tokens to remove, so we're just going to go in with the Tyrant. Hello. Okay. Return permanent from your graveyard to your hand. This is insane. Alright, now they have enough reachers that I can't even attack with the Tyrant. I could really use one of my spells that deals damage with Wither right about now. Yes, yes. Sacrifice risks. That's not what I needed. That's not what I needed. Alright. That was just an onslaught. That was an amazing deck my opponent had. You can hear I thought I was doing all right. I need to take a break for a quick second here. I will be right back. Okay, I'm back. Let's get all that out of the way. Get back to our draft. Again, starting off 0-2. Not a fun beginning. And again, we actually had some really nice interplay in that game there. So feels odd to me. Like I'm not sure. Again, so we're low on creatures. I should have maybe swapped a few things out before this third match. This is my problem. I always like think gotta keep going, and I end up not taking the time to tweak. And I do this every time I play Arena. Even when I'm not like drafting. Just in regular play. It's like, oh, I can maybe do this to a deck when I'm doing Brawl, and doesn't actually register. Alright. They're playing Dimir. I hate Dimir. What are you doing now? Flaring Cinder. Okay. That's fine. So I want to actually, like, destroy you, because you've got the +4 whatever thing going on. Keep out, that's nice. I may keep out if you attack here. Comes tapped, draw a card, then discard. Okay, again, whenever you become tapped. Do that. The easiest way for you to become tapped is to attack, so We are not letting you attack. Oh, they've got tap enchanted. Okay, so they're tapping it once and then... Interesting. Very interesting. They're just trying to draw. I bet they're low on land. They didn't play one's turn yet. Taking a while to think about what they're discarding. Okay. I could keep out. I'm not going to. We're just going to play Squawk Roaster. Run away together. Okay. I'll take it. We're going to do that. That's fine. I'm going to do this. Give me a little bit more oomph. I'm going to attack. If they block, which they do, risk comes in. And their peddler goes away. Okay, they've got their own little changeling. That's fine. We attack. Do they chump? They do not. They take 6. We pass the turn. They are mana screwed right now. I feel bad for them. Okay. 2/2. I play this guy, which is nice. We just attack again. See, here's the thing. I kind of want the Gold Meadow Nomad to die at some point. Because the green-white Kithkin makes this a 3/4. They do have a full hand of 7. So when they do start getting lands, I'm probably in trouble. I need to get as much damage in now as I can. That works. 3/3. Are you going to attack? You are. You're not. My turn. We do the same thing again, except a little bit more aggressive. First strike. You're down to 6. There's their 4th land. Let's see what they've got now. Nice. They gain some life back. Important. Ooh, has +1, +0, and flying. Oh, this is rude. I think this means I win. Because I've got 6 in the air. They block. You can only block 2. Yeah. Well, my deck works. Now, granted, they were mana screwed. So maybe my deck doesn't work quite as well, but are we going to have another 1-3 draft, or are we actually going to get a second win? Illustric Comedian. Altruistic. What did I say? Illustric? Good lord. I go first, so I can stop something from happening for a bit. And then I can get the aggressor out, which is really nice. Okay, okay. Are you gonna be a problem? You are. I'm sorry. Ooh, okay. You got land. You have a third color, or is it just... Okay, you're just Selesnya. I can deal with that. We're going to do this. And this is going to get it a 2/4 with double strike and flying. Oh, Trixie! 4/5. No blocks. Alright, here's... Okay, we can do this. A 4/5, I can block. And I don't even want to attack there. Oh, I don't like that. Other Kithkin you get... So that's now what, a 6/7. I can destroy it. I can destroy it. Don't like it, but it works. So you can get rid... Oh, I didn't calculate that! Oh, it's 7 back, not 6! Dang, Abbott! Oh. Alright, well, hang on. Get rid of this, for sure. Don't let that attack. Or block. Let's do some damage here. They can do 6 to me, that's fine. That's annoying. Wow, Kipkin. Alright. I think I've lost. Because I can only block 1. That's 6, 7, 8, 9. Yeah, I've lost. That was a bad miscalculation on my part. That was entirely on me. Holy shit. Oh, you know what? I was expecting it to be a 5/6 and not a 6/7, but that was actually another Kithkin that got played. That's where I made my mistake. Oh, that's rude. That's me being dumb. All right, it is 8:30. We've got another hour, which both of my first 2 drafts have taken an hour, so one more, shall we? If it gets close to 9:30, and we haven't finished this draft, I will, Alright, so... Let's see if we can get this Morn Song aria actually working. I need some legendary things, though. I see no legends. We're okay drafting Boros colors. What is this? Ooh, okay. Do I want to do... What do I want to do? You may Blight 2. This will be interesting depending on what I draft next. So I can either try to hope I get a legend of some sort, or I can just try to draft Typal. That's actually really good. Can't believe that's uncommon. I guess it costs 4. Because they had that one, I'm forgetting what it's called. It's a horn of some sort that costs 3 and basically does this exact same thing. Shapeshifter, okay, that actually works with whatever Typal stuff, so I don't see any legendary creatures yet. What if I just draft like a complete shapeshifter deck? I mean, oh boy. Let's get the draft done quickly, please. You naturally, Jace, stop thinking so much. It's really weird. All these Universes Beyond sets have so many legendary creatures, and now we've finally got a nice one in a, you know, really popular plane, and we're having real trouble getting legends. On here? Do we have any other shapeshifters? We do. I will also say, I think in that last couple of matches, my opponents were getting those giants and things, and those were things that I hadn't been drafting. I haven't drafted some of those big creatures that are only good in draft. I need to keep that in mind this time around. I wonder what would happen if I just drafted willy-nilly and then took whatever 60 cards I had and tried to make a 40-card deck out of them. That would be fun if that ended up being my best draft of the night. Elemental, Sorcery, Kithkin Scout, Fairy Rogue, Instant Elf Warlock, Fairy Rogue. I do need some cheaper things, so we'll get the Golden Meadow Nomad to start. It's our first non-shapeshifter. Oh, we get something already. Okay. I don't really like any of these. It's another shapeshifter, at least. Flash. There's no way I'm getting a legend down in like pick 8 of a pack, so I just have to wait for the next whatever. Another shapeshifter in color. When this creature dies, if it's top until the next card, you may play it. Here's another Kithkin Scout. Rooftop Percher. I've seen it multiple times, haven't drafted it. Exile cards from graveyards, you gain 3 life. Okay, 3/3 with flying and a little bit of whatever going on. Wayfinder, basic land card, reveal it, put it in your hand, and shuffle. Merfolk Warrior, why not? You know, okay, anything that's not Shapeshifter and not legendary is going in the sideboard for now. There's a legendary. Alright, it's... Oh, that's going to be rude. Okay, but I do need... Black, green, and blue. Meh. Alright, you know what, what if we just make this a 5-color deck? We've got these, which actually help out a lot. Prideful Feastling. I've been wanting that one. Actually, so... Yeah. Five-color changelings with a Mornsong Aria and Malloran involved. I mean, cast this one. I need some protection at this point. If I'm going to be playing Marlin, I need to be able to protect her. Elf, sure. Blood Crypt. Actually, so if I am wanting a 5-color deck, any dual lands will be good. Can you all hear my cat? She is yowling right now. Sorcery. Oof! Actually, Vivid works nicely in this deck now that I think about it. That's a little bit of protection. Got Feed the Flames just to deal with stuff. It's not really protection, but it stops opponents from attacking. We'll grab it again because we can. I think also we need more non-creatures. Change. There's this thing. Those will be good. Seer. Seer is nice. Bark of Doran. Toughness is greater than his power, and science comes as toughness rather than... That could be useful. Changeling Wayfinder. We'll get this because we can. Kindred, Kithkin, okay, all of these are whatever. We'll get this. I don't need it though. Keep out, nice. Run away together. Oh, that's also nice. I don't want it though. Prideful, there we go. Appeal to Airdew is kind of nice, but we'll get Crib Swap. We'll get you, but I'm going to not. Sure. Oh, there we go. We got another legend. Kithkin Warrior this time. So we've got 2 legends, and then the rest of the deck is shape-shifting support. In not Simic colors for the most part. We do need to make sure we've got 5 colors accounted for. With an emphasis, apparently, on white, and some black. Overgrown Tomb, thank you. That does help with our black, for sure. For sure. For certain. I think I mixed those 2 up. This deck is certainly getting big. Ooh, another legend! It's an elf! You could almost say it's like an Abzan shapeshifter deck. Because aside from the fact that this little sizzling here, we've got a blue pip there. We've got certainly a lot of green showing. Any other legends? It doesn't look like any other shapeshifters. We do have you. Also have Tweez. We're going to do the Tweez. We need some lower cost creatures here. We got the instant enchantment. That helps for some color fixing. There's the Dawn Blessed Pendant again. We'll take that. How many actually does this help me with? Not you. Definitely not you. Helps with you. Not you. Not you. Yeah, so... Where was it? Bark of Dorian, you're not staying in deck. I've got a lot of 3-cost things. What do we not need? Honestly, actually, a lot of those 3s are going to be helpful. Not okay. We do have the mischievous one. We'll take it. Why not? Giant warrior, also instant. None of these are great, so we'll take you because we can. But that is again same thing here. Not you. Who else just got Burning Stone back? You are out. You're actually going to be nice. Create another little changeling. Keep... Ooh, Requiting Hex. Yeah. Draft but not use. Kill to Urdu, sure. 30 cards. Okay. Okay. Which means now I get to add... Not even 5. I can add 3. I could add 5. We would have extra land in that case. If we add 3 of our less common lands, island... I really want to make sure we have enough islands and forests to play our good creatures. So get another island. The mountain really isn't important. Well, it is kind of important. We'll add the mountain. Got mountain a little, so 48 cards. We're now a little bit smaller than we were before, but still with 20 lands. We'll run with this. And we'll actually let's make Maryland the face. Yeah, that works. 5 colors in draft. We'll see how the heck this plays out. American Capitalist. Oh, good lord. Yeah, Shieldred works for that. 2. I can play the Sneakling. I can play the Dagger. I get a 3rd land of any kind. I can play other stuff. This is a good enough start. This is a good enough start. Oh, you got a Dawn Blessed Pendant. Are you goblins here? Yes, you are. I could tell from the mountain you started with. And what else does that do? Not a ton. So we'll get you. Beginning of your first main phase, you may blight one. If you do, create a treasure token. Interesting. Let's start confusing them. Do I want to get red or black? Black for sure. I was going to get red next turn. I should have waited. Anyway. Do you want... Okay. You do want. Okay. Nice. You got the same thing. And yeah, when you draw, you gain a life. That's fine. It's probably not going to attack. You do attack. That's fine. Oh, lordy. Okay. You. I could do you. Could do you. We are going to wait. See what happens. Marlin's coming out next turn. When this creature enters, create that. That's fine. It's fine. You've gained life. You're not going to attack. I play this. Just so it's out. I play her. I play you. I take action. I get my mountain. Play the mountain. We're done. Now he's probably going to want to kill spell. Which, you know what? I've caused enough trouble. I don't mind if a kill spell happens here. It's not. Okay. So I want to first do this with white, I think. Take action. Give it planes. Target creature gains +3. Oh, okay, that's nice. We're going to come through on the ground because we can. Play the Grave Shifter. Oh, and they forfeit. Okay. Wow. Yeah, Marlin's annoying. And with the Shapeshifter deck, it even more so. 5-color might be my best deck of the night. The first time we've gotten a win before game 3. What do we got? We've got 3 lands. We've got heck of a lot. Okay. I think another elf. Opponent blights 1. Proliferate. Yeah, we are keeping this. Can't even play Brigade yet. But I'm hoping I can get Type Perfect out. We're going to pick Elf. I'm going to save the Changeling until after Morcant is out. I think that'll work better. I'm going to really make them think we're running elves to start with. Play the forest. Oh, we've got a Tweeze, enters tapped. I do need a 4th land. I do need a 4th land to get Morcant out. Yeah, let's wait. That's an instant. That's also an instant. What are you gonna do? Yeah, let's... 3 doesn't help me here. My turn. There's another land. I say you get to blight again. So now Tweeze could actually work. You're probably going to remove and draw, which is fine. You're going to do it again? Touche. Can't do that, so we're going to do this. See, here's the thing. If I keep blighting it, then they just get to keep drawing. But you know what? That's fine. I will end turn. I want to see what else you're planning here. I don't like how you're highlighting my card. Don't like that. Fine. Fine. Don't have enough mana to sneak this guy out and tweeze in the same turn. Ooh, okay. Now I can tweeze that thing. Discard my other legend. Alright. Well, now we get this out. I can crib swap if I really want to. Which we are going to do. And I am going to... Ooh, I can get her back. Get her back. Okay. So I can't gain life anymore. I'm getting my elf back. And now we're going to her. I'm not going to attack with her again. I'm not going to. But we're going to clear your field. Oh, rude. We're not going to clear your field. Three, 1. Okay. No blocks. One, two, three, four, five, six. Okay, hang on. I'm gonna do this. And we're gonna crib swap you, because you're too strong. Unfortunately, I now only have one more legend left in my deck. So if I get the, Mournful Aria, or Mournsong Aria. Well, I can use Mournsong Aria to get that legend, I guess. And that is probably the best one we have. With Marlin. The question is, can I survive until I get one of those two cards? Because my opponent has the advantage right now. On the field and with cards in hand. Oh, actually, okay, we will. Do nothing. We will do nothing. Exile up to one target non. Oh, you're kidding me. fine. Alright, come on, attack. We really are getting to the point of, can I survive long enough? Okay, so we get you. What do I want to play next? We'll just get one of our most common things here. Play it. I'm gonna actually save you. Actually, no. Let's play you. No, I'm gonna save. Yeah. Because if they attack, I can use the reflexes and just hopefully get rid of... Ooh! Now you've got something in the air. That pisses me off. I don't think I have a reach card in this deck, now that I think about it. So I am on a timer here. So now I'm a 3/4 with first strike. Not reach, unfortunately. You need to have something for more than 3 toughness to survive this turn. Or for that creature to survive the turn, I should say. Let's see what they do. They don't. Okay. Alright, let's play you. Play you. We're gonna wait. Yeah, I think that wasn't Gathering Stone. That would have been nice. But I now have more power on the field, 5-2. There we go. Let's go. Well, that doesn't help. He's going to do the same thing I did the other time, right? The reflexes. Oh, deal damage. Until the end of my next turn, I may play the card. Okay. Well, let's play it. Alright, I need a creature. Ooh, one of these things. Wow. Kith can avatar with base power and toughness, 7-8, and protection from each of your opponents. That thing's going to be a problem. That thing's going to be a real problem. Yeah, next turn... Okay, I have to be chump blocking it. As long as I get creatures. Ooh, I've got lifelink. I love that I have lifelink now. Let me take what you got. I play another shapeshifter. Steal your cards. Oh. Why couldn't I play it? Once each turn, you may cast a spell with mana value. Okay, well, that's fine. We're going to attack with Marlin. I can chump block with all of these little guys now. So the Figure of Fable is not threatening. I can regain life from the Flock Imposter with my own Feastling. Whoa, wait, why couldn't... Protection from each of your opponents. Hang on a minute. What happened there? Becomes with base power and protection from each of your opponents. Wait, can't be blocked. Oh, that's rude. So it wasn't just protection from me casting spells. It was protection from me and all of my cards. Protection from anything your opponent controls. Well, unfortunate. Yes, I can use this. I think I am unfortunately going to end up completing that one daily task that I was trying to avoid. Oh well. I don't want to do crib swap at the moment. We're going to attack. Sneakling. You gonna buff? You are not gonna buff. You just surveil again. Alrighty, let's see what you got. What are you doing? What is your card back? Oh, okay. That thing. Sure. I'm going to be out damaging you right now, so I don't want to waste my Riverguard's reflexes at the moment. Unless you actually engage your Mutavault. I will use the reflexes to get rid of the Mutavault. Oh, heck no! That thing is like kill on sight. At least here in draft. That come through. He's going to try to trap me with the Mutavault next turn. I can see it. Do I have a creature in the graveyard? I do. We do that. Take action. Attack. They do the Mutavault. I'm going to wait for them to actually declare the block. Do it, do it, do it. Thank you. Reflexes. Block Imposter. Getting your Mutavault back. Smart. Essentially getting a second Mutavault. Ooh, my stomach is starting to growl. I have not had dinner yet. Okay, okay. Ooh, there we go. Get you. Get you. Discard. Actually, yes, discard. Oh, not really helpful, but sure. I have no hand now. My opponent has a full hand. I've got lands and not much else to show for it. I can really use one of my legends soon. That's fine. Do I take the hit? I think I do. Oh, okay. Not the legend I was expecting or wanting, but I'll take it. Now, I'm sure my opponent knows, because they've got their own core, that my core can become a creature. Oh, rude. It's gonna get my... Yep. Fine. Be that way. We got nothing now. I have so many lands now. And nothing else to show for it. Oh, come on. No, I'm not attacking. Not that dumb. I'm sure they're going to activate. Ooh, reach and trample. I don't like that. Oh, hello. Okay, choose a creature type. Alright, well, you've gotten rid of Brigid, so we're going to just try to get Elf. Because those are my... I don't need more land. I certainly don't need more land. Pummeler comes in. I don't want the Trampler trampling me. They've got a full hand and are completely untapped. Oh, that's right. Yeah, I'm in trouble. Reveal, bring it in, bring it in. I draw. Okay. Let's get rid of some cards from your graveyard. That's annoying. Sure, get rid of that as well. Pull this in. Yes, take action. We get our red. Play it. Let things be. Okay. Okay. Fine. Are you sure you want to do it that way? I do this. Your shield bearer is now gone. Now they still have their core, so I think they win next turn unless I can really pop something off here. Reveal. And that's not what I need. That's game. Darn it. Alright, let's play again. Again, we might now just be doomed to a series of 1 and 3 drafts, which sucks. I got so excited about this deck after the very first one. Alright, this actually looks okay. Elf, please. Ooh, okay, okay. We're playing the core next turn. We can do the Aria the turn after that. What do you do? Okay, I'm not too worried about you. I don't think I'm too worried about you. I don't like that, though. So you get a really good card to start with. So actually, Marlin will not help me here. I need Morkant, I think. Actually, hang on, I played that without a legendary thing. What? Is it just legendary instants and sorceries that don't have that? Oh, whatever. I could have used that in my first deck, and I wouldn't have... Oh, lordy. Why does the sound withdrawn? All of a sudden the sound, like, withdrew. I have to discard a card? Each opponent discards a card. Okay, so... Get rid of this. Yeah, I can't play you right now. I can play you. We're gonna have to. Okay. And now I need more land. So actually, hang on. I think I want to get one of those little creatures that, Whoa! Alright, that's just rude. That's so rude. Sorry. That was a rage quit. But no. 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 So, I have enough coins that I could start another draft. I only have 15 minutes left in the stream, so we probably won't do that. What we will do, I do need to get another win at some point, but let's go open the packs that we've got so far. Didn't get that many from draft, but you can see I might have gotten one of the deals for Lorwyn before the whatever started. I'm not going to open the Lorwyn packs right now, actually. I know there's a strategy for how you complete sets. What I'm going to do is I'll open all these gold packs at least. Let's see what fun stuff we get, because that's a lot of nice cards. We're going to get some Lorwyn bangers anyway. Kaito Endstone. Endstone is interesting. I've seen that used really well. Ooh, that's a Tarkir one strong draw card for each. There's let's see. So some of these first, we got Iridu and Islu, which is great. That's fun. And then Bitter Bloom Bearer. I mean, all you have to do is pair this with a Soul Sister, and it, pays for itself really easily. Got several Duskmourns, which is interesting. Let's go over again. We'll reveal all now. We got through all of the mythics. What do we have as first? Collective Inferno. Gloom Ripper. Now this creature enters. Number of elves you control plus the number of elves in your graveyard. Oh, dang. There's Champions of the Perfect. That thing gave us so much trouble last time. Because casting a creature spell you draw. So unlike the Goblin Champion that I got earlier, this thing is really easy to just keep abusing over and over and over. Ooh, we got Cure-All. Tap 2 untapped creatures, copy target triggered ability. Interesting. But Collective Inferno is fun. Double all damage. Oh, so it actually typal something. Interesting. Okay. And Glen Endra Guardian, not legendary. Any other firsts? Tristan's Command. Okay. Several commands, actually. We've got 2 Tristans here. Create a token to copy of an elf. Return graveyard to hand. Destroy creature enchantment. That seems to be common. Creatures. Oh, ooh, that last one's strong. 6 command. Create a token to copy of Merfolk. Gains lifelink. Draws a card. Put a stun counter. That seems a lot weaker. But here's Tristan himself. Randomous feature transforms. Mill 3 cards. After elf, you gain 2 life. Transforms. Mill 3 cards. Exile an elf. Opponent loses 2 life. Huh. Interesting. And we'll also get Aether Drift just because we can. Already got the whole thing. Ooh, we get a new mythic wild card. How many do I have now? It's doing all right. Let's see. Yeah, 52 is not a multiple of 3. 5 is not a multiple of 3. 57 is. So I could go through all of them. But I'm gonna wait, as I said, to really get these. You know what I'll do for the fun of it? Let's go to the store. We'll get one more mythic pack, because we can. Now we'll open the 6. We'll open the 6 mythics that we have. What other fun stuff have we got? So many firsts. Oh, that's fun to see. A rare. We got We got Oko. Interesting. Ooh, Lockmare. Move a counter. Move 2 counters. Okay. Ooh, Curious Colossus. I love it. I saw this in some of the previews. I definitely want this card. Because this, paired with a lot of other things, amounts to a board wipe. Also, it just lets you swing if you're ready to swing. Oko is definitely interesting. Pluses on one side, minuses on the other. The typo thing is very nice if you can get it. Chronicle of Victory, what is this? I don't think I've seen this one. Choose a creature type. Creatures get +2 and have first strike and trample and draw a card. Wow. That's just a super boosted Vanquisher's Banner. Like, incredibly so. Wow. Moonshadow, what are you? An elemental. Starts as a 1/1, and anything from the graveyard, from the area wall, you can remove. Okay. So if you play this and then start milling, that pops off. Swat away. Bristlebrain Outrider. I can't remember if we were last. That's kind of fun. Sting Slinger. We've seen this. No, we haven't. This is a different list Alana thing. Add. Okay. But you need an elf in your graveyard for it to become a mana dork. But it's a good mana dork. There's the Springleaf Drum. Puka's Eye. That's weird. Draw a card, choose a color. This becomes that color only if there are 5 colors among permanents you control. Okay. Another Auntie. There's the Pummeler. Wanderbrain Preacher. Interesting. Elemental Warrior. Great Force Druid. We saw that on someone else's thing. Liminal Hold. That caused us problems. That had caused us problems. There's another Auntie. A lot of Aunties in the Goblins. Assert Perfection. Ugh. Darn elves thinking they're perfect. The thing is, that just reminds me of Phyrexian whatever stuff. Anyway. I'm going to wait to do this. We may do this on another stream just for the heck of it. But I know that's always nice when you are close to finishing a set. I'm only 43% of the way there. Let's see. Mythics, I'm not super... Yeah, I need to do a lot more drafting to really get close to this. And just also, actually get Mastery ready. Because I am not in a place where I can do the Mastery. I'm not even close. Need a lot more... You know what? Let's see. I'm not going to get any packs right now. So I'll wait a little bit before I try to unlock the Mastery. I may just buy the gems. I usually do. Because I don't always have enough gems stored up to do it. I do need another win. And we do have like 7 minutes left. Can't cast blue or green. So let's go back in... and play something Boros. I hope you all remember my Reanimator deck, right? I had a video up about this. We're gonna see how fun it is. Let's see here. I've got messages on my phone that I've missed while I've been streaming. We got. There we go. I have messages to listen to. Alright, what do we got here? Lots of good stuff. I've got the Marauding Mako. We're going to start with that. Now, I don't have any discard targets in hand at the moment. Oh, now I do. I don't need it yet, though. We're gonna save that. No attacks. Turn. That is an instant. So if they play another creature that's noticeably bigger than the elves, they do. So perfect time. Discard a card, get rid of the Sentinel, get rid of the Zatapa. So all we need to do now is get enough land to do Invoke Justice and get Zeltapa back. Easy, right? Tribute to the World Tree. Interesting. We're going to explore. We get a land. Good for them. Oh, there we go. We have enough mana now. And with Invoke... Ooh, Questing Beast. I don't like that. Thankfully, Zeltapa can defend against the Beast easily enough. Meteor Golem, we'll do that in a moment. But with Double Strike, we're gonna go 1, 2, 3, 4. Yes. And there we go, they forfeit. Oh, and that's my Reanimator deck. Got me the win, got it quick. That's a much more positive note to end the night on, I think. Hope y'all enjoyed watching me fail at drafting. Those were some... Actually, I liked all of those decks. I didn't really feel bad about any of them. Sometimes when I draft, you can just tell the deck is bad. Or it just doesn't really work as you play it. Each one of my decks worked. They just didn't work well enough, I guess. I got unlucky in some, and I just completely threw the math in one of them. That one's definitely on me. I feel bad about that one. But yeah, hope you enjoyed. Lorwyn is obviously a fun plane to be on. It's definitely kind of throwing you for a loop. The shapeshifters aren't really like previous shapeshifters. The merfolk certainly aren't. I have to get used to Kithkin. The nice thing, I will say, not the note I wanted to necessarily end on, but now that I've seen Kithkin more, it will be a little bit more interesting to work with. Oh, where'd he go? There he is, yes. Part of getting that big pre-release pack means I got Ajani Outland Chaperone. I'm sure most of you know I do like Ajani. I'm a little upset with this card because it doesn't feel like an Ajani card to me. The -8 does work pretty well for Ajani. The +1 and the -2 don't. Ajani usually exiles instead of doing damage, so the -2 feels very weird. It's a very white thing to damage a tapped creature, but it's not an Ajani thing. And then the +1, Ajani, as far as I know, has absolutely no relation to Kithkin. So why is he creating Kithkin? If he was creating cats, that would make sense. If he was even creating shapeshifters, that can maybe be allowable. But Kithkin just feels really weird. So at least if you want to go Kithkin Typal, that's really viable. We saw that with this deck, or not with the deck, with some of the drafts that we had here. Actually, let me go in right now. We're going to go everything collected or not collected and look up Kithkin. See what we're missing. So we're missing this Sentry here. Man, oh wow. X is the number of attacking creatures you control. So if you are wide and attacking with everyone, that works well. All right, hang on. Stop. There we go. Get rid of the first thing. Yeah, not a lot of these necessarily. Well, actually, this one does, but it's not even this set. This was in Foundations. But again, works well with going wide. Just creates more Kithkins. Works well with going wide and creates Kithkins. Not in the set, but Double Strike 1/3. Hindsight looks pretty good. This thing, again, works well going wide. It's a nice buff. Kithkins have Double Strike. Actually, yes. If you wanted to make just a single Kithkin deck, not even worrying about the green. There's definitely some good green Kithkin, but just making it mono white works really well. This one we saw also pop off in one of the draft battles that we were looking at. None of these necessarily matter for Kithkin here, but that certainly works with the general Kithkin strategy. Figure of Destiny does. Figure of Fable does. What is this? That's weird, but why are you mythic? Oh, Evoke. Creatures you control get +1 and gain haste. Okay. Okay. Target creature against trample, that's alright. Yes, you're good. They're okay. Yeah, so you could certainly make a good mono white Kithkin deck with maybe some of these half color cards in. Maybe toss in some green for that, but yeah. You can make a good deck. Especially with some of the ones that aren't in this set. Like, you know, everything gets Double Strike. One of these guys. You know, everything costs 1 less to cast. One that actually has Double Strike to begin with. Yeah. Kithkin will be interesting. I still don't like how Kithkin are on Ajani's card. Let me just get rid of all these news. Look at all the news. There we go. But yeah. Lorwyn will be fun. Kithkin will be fun to experiment with. I would love to use that Ajani in an Ajani deck, but he just doesn't mesh very well with the rest of his cards. But it's going to be a fun series, I think. I'm not looking forward to when Universes Beyond comes back, because what is it? I think Teenage Mutant Ninja Turtles is next. That's going to be awful. And Marvel after that, which is also going to be awful. As I said earlier, Star Trek later in the year is going to be awful. I think, what's the 4th Universes Beyond? I need to look this up. One moment. 2026 MTG sets. It is The Hobbit. Okay, The Hobbit could be good because we already know that the existing Lord of the Rings set was a good set. It actually was really well made. A lot of thought went into it. It matched the setting more or less. And it actually does mean that's, you know, some of those keywords now get a second chance at life. I am, in theory, looking forward to if they ever do another Avatar set based on The Legend of Korra, because that just kind of makes sense at this point. Get all the bending back. And yeah, those were really well done sets. But, you know, considering how Spider-Man flopped, I'm sure Marvel's going to flop. Especially with how they have that weird Through the Omen Paths thing. I don't know. I'm just babbling now. And I don't want to be negative at the end of the stream. Which, unfortunately, I was. I should have just dropped it after I had that nice Boros match to get my 4th win of the night. But if you've watched this far, thanks for watching. Thanks for listening to me babble. Hope you've enjoyed the whole experience here, even though I lost so many of those Lorwyn draft matches. Yeah, if you're watching from YouTube, this is the time to, you know, hit like if you like the video, ring the bell, and subscribe if you want to see more like this. I have a link down in the description to my Ko-fi page if you want to support me. Helps me get more games. It is always appreciated. And with that, I will see y'all later. Bye.